Hi Kelly. I really enjoyed your video about your weight loss with gastric bypass. I lost 106 pounds. I guess you lost 150 pounds, and that's awesome. Wow. Because it was hard enough to lose 106 pounds. I actually lost 112, but I kept off 106 of it for over 3 years. I know that gastric bypass is definitely not the easy way out, because comparing notes, I'm a Weight Watcher, so I did it through Weight Watchers. And you said, oh, I don't know how people can do it without surgery. And people do it without surgery the same way you did it with surgery, other than the quick weight loss, which probably isn't the greatest way to lose weight because you lose a lot of muscle when you lose so fast. To keep it off, you'd have to do the same things I do. You have to count your calories or somehow restrict your portions and, make healthy food choices most of the time. Exercise never really took weight off of me. I do exercise every day, and I feel that exercise does a lot of things to make you healthy. I carried around that over 100 pounds for some 38 years, and for the last since 1994, I've been exercising every day, and it did not take a lot of weight off of me. So, but exercise does everything but take weight off of you. It just makes you feel really good, and it actually, now they have a study that regular cardio exercise can add 10 to 15 years to your life. Weight loss surgery patients who exercise do better than those who don't as far as health. I think weight loss surgery is harder than Weight Watchers because in addition to doing all the things I do to keep my weight off, you also have to deal with the health issues that come from having a digestive system that doesn't work as well as it used to, and possible complications and stuff. So to me, weight loss surgery is the hard way out, not the easy way out. I thought one thing that was very good, though, that you covered in your video was the spiritual or emotional side. Like, I think most of us are emotional eaters, and we're narcissizing ourselves with food. That, and combined with bad genes, because I think you have to have bad genes to get that much overweight. I know that obesity doesn't only run in my family, it gallops. But that part of it is never covered almost anywhere. It's not covered in the seminars. It's not covered in the, it's not really covered at Weight Watchers meetings either, because once you cannot anesthetize yourself with food, the first thing that happens is you get depressed because you have to face all these ghosts. I was facing ghosts from 50 years ago that I guess I never really faced. And it's kind of a hard period to get through, and that's probably why facing emotional issues is the elephant in the room. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I thought that your video was really excellent, and I really enjoyed listening to your video, and you just brought out a lot of good points, and just maybe tell you that you don't feel alone. Anybody who loses a bunch of weight and keeps it off gets those questions, whether they've had surgery or not. The weird things that people say to you when you lost weight, like, oh, if you lose any more weight, you can stick out your tongue and be a zipper. I actually heard that one, would you believe? Like yourself, I take an 8 to 10, but you're probably taller than I am. I used to be 5'6", but I'm kind of like 5'4", and now I kind of shrunk because I'm elderly. I'm 68 years old, so, but I got that one. I actually got that remark. Or, don't lose any more weight, or aren't you ever going to stop losing weight, especially when you do it slowly. Or, I just, the weird people. One lady, when I'd lost 40 pounds, I was 40 pounds down, and she came up to me and said, you know, you ought to dress more like that because it looks so becoming. And I said, well, maybe it's the 40 pounds I lost. And she said, oh, no, that isn't it. I also lost some friends, and you probably did too. So, but a lot of times weight loss surgery, patients feel that they're losing friends because of the weight loss surgery. No. Those of us who are non-surgical also lose friends when we lose weight. And there's a bunch of people who just really don't care to hang around with me anymore because I kept the weight off. And I agree with you. I think it's dumb, and you know, why should that matter? I know weight is such a hot button issue to a lot of people because it's just so pushed on television and stuff, but I guess I still, one of our Weight Watchers leaders got called a bobblehead. That was the thing that really upset her. Yeah, I'm bobblehead. Anyway, you're so not alone. The bottom line is anybody who loses weight and keeps it off, has to do the same thing, somehow restrict their food intake, you know. So, I mean, somebody with a gastric bypass could eat tons of carbs and gain it all back, and you know patients like that, so do I. So, you know, you got to be careful with what you eat and make healthy food choices. And I track my food. That's my tool, is the tracker, which we have a very nice one online for Weight Watchers, so it's really no big deal. And the other thing is we have to put up with remarks from the peanut gallery around us. And, you know, some of those people are family members, unfortunately, who also aren't too pleased. I had one family member say to me, oh, Sue, we were waiting for you to gain the weight back. I'm like, oh, I don't believe she said that. And she's not really overweight. She's maybe 20, 30 pounds overweight, but it's such a I guess it's such a hot button issue for people that they kind of lose their mind in the way. So anyway, well, thanks a lot for making your video, and thanks for being so honest. And if you don't mind my saying so, I know that looks isn't all, and there's a lot more to you than looks, but you do look awesome. So you did a really good job in your weight loss and keeping it off. And so talk to you later.